This journey begins 1 year ago, the first day of school in one American town. And for this new first grader, that nervous look back.
Go line up, friends.
Chrysler Elementary School, Modesto, California.
Hi, Hala.
And the welcome they've been practicing in the main office.
Salam alaikum.
Two sisters signing in, their passports on the counter.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Hala is 6 years old. Her home back in Syria is now burned to the ground.
It says, welcome, Hala.
And on her first grade door here in America,
Can you read that?
a sign in Arabic.
I'd love to introduce you to
Salam alaikum. Everyone say salam alaikum. This is Hala.
Hi, Hala.
Hala is very special because she is not from America. This is where Syria is.
And our cameras roll as the children begin to ask simple questions about the girl named Hala.
What happened to Syria?
Yeah.
Syria, there's some not so good things happening right now in Syria. America right now is a safe place for them to be.
But no one could have predicted what was about to happen in towns across America when terror strikes around the world.
We're letting in people that can potentially hurt our society as a whole.
And all of it comes after this, that haunting picture of a Syrian boy, his body washing up on the beach, the humanitarian crisis exploding. What to do with the Syrian refugees. Just weeks after that searing image last September, we were there when Hala's family arrived on that flight to America.
He say I'm very happy from my bottom to be here in America.
A crash course on life in America.
Vaccination record, lease agreement,
From World Relief,
I-94.
a resettlement agency, how not to flood the dishwasher, how to use the washer and dryer, how to get to Walmart. We notice a smile when she discovers a familiar spice. And then there's Hala, who is taking it all in.
Which one do you like, Hala?
This is where the buses will stop. You'll see a stop like this.
Every bus.
Yeah, every bus has a number.
And there they sit on a journey in their new country. And we were about to check in. How are they now doing on their own?
David, how are you? Can you give me 5?
Then down the short hallway to the bedrooms shared by the children.
May I see?
And Hala's older sister, Ala, already proud to show me her school notebook for geography.
Syria. Do you miss home?
Yeah, I miss home.
You miss home. And this is your room?
Yeah.
And where do you sleep?
And we noticed something.
Is that your school picture?
Yeah.
I like how you put your hand on your hip.
Her first sign of confidence, as her older sisters are now tested, walking into high school in America.
We're going to test them, their English ability.
Put a line there, then that's P.
Refugees from the Middle East arrive without even fully the ability to write.
High school teacher Lindsay Bird runs the Language Institute, embracing young refugees.
I'm from Kabul, Afghanistan. I'm from Yemen.
I'm from Vietnam.
So Maria is also from Syria.
And Maria would be a lifeline for those sisters who escaped war.
يعني لا تخافي لا انه يطلعوا فيك ما حدا لانه في كثير هون ناس.
And back in Hala's class,
Okay. Say yellow. This one, yellow. Say yellow. Yellow. Red.
the disconnect is daunting.
There were a few mornings that she cried probably for a good hour and a half.
Hala lost in her new world. But her father still remembers when Hala was hurt in Syria and there was no help to be found.
بنتي عم تنزف طول الليل بموت الواحد هو عم بيتفرج بعيونه.
Do you feel safe in America?
Alhamdulillah.
But 45 days after they arrive in the U.S., this. The attacks in Paris. One of the attackers using a fake Syrian passport, posing as a refugee.
No Paris in America! No Paris in America!
This has got to stop.
They don't want to be Americans.
The political pressure mounts.
The way the mayor did this was underhanded and conniving.
We have to say no to that.
And suddenly, 32 governors announce they will halt Syrian refugees. And that Syrian family in Modesto is listening.
Listen, they could be ISIS. I don't know. If I win, they're going back. They're going back. I'm telling you. They're going back.
And in Boise, Idaho, we witness a flashpoint.
This is about safety of our citizens, our state, and our country.
Protesters angry over President Obama's plan to accept 10,000 Syrian refugees.
We're not racist.
The other side of the street, we welcome refugees.
You are the terrorists. You. That's why you're bringing fear.
We know who the hell they are. That's all.
The protesters asking, how can we be sure who we're letting in?
We better watch our backs. And where's Donald Trump when we need him today? Oh, where's Donald?
And living in that same town, Asma El-Bukai, a Syrian refugee, a mother, whose husband was kidnapped in Syria, never to be seen again. She is now sensing danger here.
I start to see people acting differently. I really lock the doors, lock the windows, because somebody can attack us just because we are Muslim or because we are Syrian.
And then her son is attacked.
He asked if they are Muslim or not, and my son, he said, yes, I'm Muslim. Then the American guy, he punched him in his face. And he said, if I will see you in downtown, I will kill you.
Court is now in session.
State of Idaho versus Christopher Love.
The 25-year-old is charged with a hate crime and pleads guilty to a lesser charge.
Obviously, Mr. Love
sentenced to 68 days in jail. Hate crimes against Muslims are now at their highest level since 9/11. When we come back, we travel to Amman, Jordan, the crush of Syrian families waiting to come to America. But who is vetting them?
What kind of documentation do they have, if any?
And back in Modesto, the community suddenly closing in.
Keep them out of our county.
And the tearful teacher defending them.
I do not think that hate and fear should redefine who we are as Americans.